In today's game, most players can only shoot layups or they're only shooting threes. If you want to really elevate your game, you got to be able to play in the in-between. So here's a 30-minute workout to work on your pull-ups. First thing that we want to work on is actually our balance. So we're not even going to take a dribble into our pull-ups just yet. So this first segment, we're going to start on one leg. We're moving to our left first. We're going to bound from our right side to our left side, landing on 2 feet, maintaining that balance to go up. Focus on when you're bounding to make sure that your head level is staying the same. You don't want to bound and your head level coming really high. You got to think about your eyes being essentially your sight for your shot. The more that you move it, the more inaccurate your shot's going to be. So the more I can be leveled, the more balanced I can be, the better opportunity for my shot to be accurate. Now we're going to our left. We're going to take one dribble. We're going to pair up the dribble with our right foot. This is called a dribble step. From this position, this is where we're going to pick up the ball on this outside foot right into the shot. Okay, so you're really trying to extend the ball out, try to get all the way to the elbow. Again, focus on having your head level at a certain height. Don't worry about trying to get your head level too high. Again, keep it steady. Now instead of going lateral, we're going downhill. So we're going to our left side first, one dribble, really extend forward. Same exact thing, but now we're going to add an extra dribble, so it's going to be a 2 dribble pull-up. Now that we're adding speed, you have to maintain your balance, making sure that you're not necessarily pushing all your weight to the rim. Make sure you're getting that weight going back up. Last part of this is that you really want to think about driving your feet into the ground on these pull-ups. It's going to allow you to decelerate your momentum a lot better. If you're pushing your momentum through your heels, it's really hard for you to maintain your balance. So again, drive your feet into the ground. Now, pull-ups are not always going to be perfect. You're not always going to be able to go straight up. So this next segment, we're working on going across the lane, fading our body towards the direction that we're going to, still maintaining accuracy going to the rim. So next, we're going to start on the outside of this lane line. Our intention is to try to get to the opposite side with 2 dribbles. If you notice me going to my right, I like to swing my right foot across my frame a little bit. That helps me counterbalance my body. If I go straight like a pin, go straight in the air, most likely I'll probably over rotate. It's not necessarily good for my balance. So me throwing my leg out a little bit will allow me to counterbalance that. Now we're really going to challenge our ability to decelerate. So we're going 2 dribbles, probably stay around 15 to 20 feet away from the 3-point line. You're dribbling as fast as you can, get into the 3-point line and getting elevated to your shot. Really challenge your ability to go as fast as you can. Yes, it's going to be uncomfortable at first, but that's what we're working on. This last part, we're going to alternate going to our right and to our left. We're going to be working on different variations to get to some stops. So you can work on getting to some inverted tweens. You can get to some speed stops. You can work on some drags, anything you want to. But we're trying to get to a stop before we get to the elbow and elevating up. Understand these shots are not always going to look perfect. So these are very difficult shots, but you have to be able to work on these if you want to elevate your game to that elite level. Don't forget, you Gotta close it out with some free throws.
Ah!
All right, if I make this all net, you guys have to like and subscribe.